What's up, y'all? This is J-Man Vlog. Vlog. Things with words that start with V, like vacuum and other shit. But let's get down to today's episode. Today's episode is going to be talking about friends and what a real friend is. Okay? Everyone has their own definition of real friends. Mine is someone who's there to help you out when you need it. And, like, okay, here's how my definition. Also, another definition of mine: needed. When you are in the gutter, like at the point of hate life, a friend is someone who will come there and be like, "Are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to?" They will call you up or text you and be like, "Okay, you're not being yourself. What the hell's happening?" They won't throw you off. They won't give two shits, and they definitely will not say, I don't feel safe talking to you, even after a year of knowing them. You do not do that at all to a person. You do that to a person, you will mentally screw them over, because not everyone is able to deal with the fact of losing friends. I myself, oh my god, it's creepy. Okay, like, in my personal opinion, I just got a text today from a female, and I've known her for about, let's see, about a year and a half now. We've had our trouble times, and no, this is not a girlfriend or anything. We've had trouble times, and that's just because shit's happened. Can you say shit? I really don't know. YouTube, go do things too. Okay, but everyone has their trouble times. Everyone makes up. My thing, if you're man enough to say, hey, I'll be your friend again, you don't freaking say a few weeks later, I don't feel safe texting you. I mean, if you're gonna be a friend again, you put bygones be bygones. People change. People change for the better. I may just be saying this because, that's my opinion. Comment below if you think differently. I really don't know what to say, but basically, people change, and sometimes they change for the better. Sometimes they change for the worse. I've been 2 months out of Marine Corps boot camp. Didn't pass, so I've changed. I have somewhere in my brain telling me I screwed up. I am not good enough for people. I'm not good enough for life. But then there's another part of me saying, hey, you joined a branch of service that you knew was going to be hard into that and all this stuff. So a lot of my friends were telling me I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. But the few friends who didn't say who didn't even tell me I would or would not make it, they were thinking I could make it the whole time. I have a friend who's 11 years in the Marine Corps now, who I joined because of him. He helped me out. Taught me. He showed me that the Marine Corps can be screwed up, and it can be. There are units out there that will screw you over. They will make sure to heaven on earth that you will just be destroyed in career-wise. But that's not the topic of today. Today's friend, and back to him. He was watching me throughout the whole boot camp. He was reading up on me, making sure I was at. He was making sure everything's safe. He was actually going to write a letter to me and hand deliver it to me and make sure I was doing okay. This was going to happen about 2 weeks from when I got kicked out. Okay. I was in phase 2. For those who don't know, phase 2, the phases, there's first phase, second phase, and phase 3 in the Crucible. Phase 1, you're at MCRD San Diego for about 4 weeks. You hate life. That is officially the mark of you are going to go insane. Phase 2, you go to Camp Pendleton. It gets harder, but easier. There's more yelling, which is mentally, but there's more hiking, physically. But there's less drill, and you will hate drill with a passion most of the time. Some like it, some don't. I hated it. So, yeah, but back to it. My friend, he made sure I was set. He checked everything every week if he could. and made sure it was all smooth, that I was doing well, nothing bad happened, I wasn't injured or anything. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to care. He didn't have. He could have said he's in, let him. But he wanted to make sure I succeeded, and I didn't. Say at week 7 out of 13 weeks, I had 6 weeks to go. I was on rifle. I was going on the rifle week, and some things were said, and some people misconcepted it, and I'm not into it. I'm not in the Marine Corps to this day. But he, I told him, I came back, I'm like, hey, I'm out. I got kicked out for this reason, which I will never say, because I want to forget about it and move on to another branch of service if I can. But basically, I texted him. He's like, "Wait, what are you doing out of boot camp? You're still supposed to be in." I'm like, I tell him, he's like, "Dude, honestly, I thought you were gonna pass. I was rooting for you. I thought you could do it, but if you didn't make it, you didn't make it. There's a different purpose, but you're still have more balls than a lot of people in this world because you actually decided to try it. Yeah, I'm never gonna be a Marine. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, you pussy" and all that stuff. Say your comments. I don't care. Honestly, I passed every test except the Crucible. I passed all the physical requirements, mental requirements, somewhat mental, okay? But yeah, basically, I did everything I needed to. I was going on to the easy training, rifles, which is my favorite, and there you go. But from there, it's basically you there. But yeah, but as I was stating, friends are not people who don't screw you over, don't use you for a whole year, and then say they don't feel good. I mean, honestly, who can do that? If you can do that to someone, you really have a messed up mind, knowing you can screw over a person and you have no care about who it is. But enough of that, because she does not deserve any recognition because she is a very, very, very word I can't say. But hey, I still wish her the best of luck. I hope she doesn't succeed, but I hope she gets somewhere and she gets her payback because you don't just go. It's just my thing. I know I'm ranting now, and YouTube, I know I'm going to get comments for this. Females, this is not about you, but honestly, women don't care what people think. Unless it's their way and don't get what they want, they'll whine, they will B-word, and they will everything else at you. Because they don't care. They really honestly don't care. Unless it's their way, you're done. So, I can't say it for everyone, but at the same time, I can't say that because I've had a lot of bad issues with women. And I'm not the greatest looking guy. Do I look like freaking Jake Gyllenhaal over here? Do I look like freaking the guy from Twilight who is shirtless every 5 seconds because the contract says it and he gets paid millions of dollars? No. I'm just a normal human being. And I'm getting screwed over for it. So, man, I treat people with respect. You want to, though, then again, you're not going to get respect from me unless you earn it. You go around talking crap about me, you go around doing this stuff about me. Wow, I'm doing a hand movement, but you know what I'm getting at. If you lie or anything else to a person who's been willing to help you out and been there for you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually talk about this girl. And basically, if you're still in this video, which yeah, probably not, because I'm not that interesting, and I ain't got flashy backgrounds and all this stuff. But if you start, okay, if someone literally reaches out to talk to you, yeah, that's great, okay? Like I did. I reached out, talked to this person who was new, not the greatest person. And, well, yeah. Then they end up meeting one of your friends and this person become friends, and then that's where you get screwed. When they became friends, shit got bad, and that's when I knew shit was going downhill. So I honestly I should have cut the cords right there friendship wise. I should not care that she is an asshole to me right now. Screen, do not go black. But at the same time, should I really not be pissed? Should I be pissed that it seemed like I was used just to get to new people? Because there are other people I don't trust because at first they were nice to me and then it's like this. They were nice and then screw it. You're not gonna. Then they just said screw it to me. I don't know what happened. Don't know where it happened. I treat, like I said, I treat everyone with respect. I'm mumbling again. Sorry about that, but it's just concept of how can someone go around thinking that they can use people because there's no thing. And you can blame it on so many things, but in the end, it's just the kind of person you are. She's she blames her mother for a lot of things, and can't say I don't blame her. Her mom's not the greatest person, but then again, she's not either. And you put yourself out there, and you actually put your full heart into someone that you actually care about, you're not going to be happy in the end. And honestly, I really wish this karma would hit this person really bad. And honestly, I don't know what else to say because this person is, I don't know, it's really not the greatest thing in the world to feel that you feel like your heart's been ripped out and you feel like you want to go away in this world. You just want to quit life because sometimes quit. It's like you get yelled at, beat up so much that in the end, your mind and your body is like, I'm done. You don't have the motivation, the morale, or the willpower to continue, and you're like, find me the quickest way out, and you're good. It's like in boot camp. We were yelled at. Okay, I'm gonna end up going to boot camp a lot in next video segment because a lot of things remind me of boot camp. I had a drill instructor. I think he hated me, but in the end, I knew he was trying to get me to be a better person, and he succeeded in getting me to be a better person. I think outside, there used to be this box that I only saw inside the box. Now I see around the box, and like my eye level is, like I actually can see consistency and other shit, but basically I'm thinking clearly now that maybe these people aren't my friends and they were only using me to get something out of it. But leave your comments below. I know I rambled. Basic moral of the story was I got screwed over, and this girl, because it's a girl, this girl really does not need to treat people like that with disrespect. No matter who you are, no matter how old you are, no matter what you say, it's not good to lie to someone for a year saying you're their friend and then say fudge you and that you just don't feel safe texting or anything. I'm like, why would you do it for a whole year? Okay. Comment below, like, subscribe, do whatever. Um, things happen. I may do music, may not. Mixes and all that shit soon.